Hello and welcome to the Vibe with the Throne 5 podcast. I'm Cam.
And I'm Emily. And it's been a bit. We've done a normal week. Here you go, folks. We got one for you. So starting off with some Syracuse basketball, Joe Girard has announced he will be transferring to Clemson University, and Symir Torrance, has announced he's transferring to Binghamton University. So both of those guys will definitely be missed in Syracuse, but best of luck to both of them, and I hope they do well at their new universities.
I'm excited to see Joe play at the Dome with Clemson. That's going to be very interesting to see that.
Yeah, that will be. Yeah.
And then we have some recruits that have announced that they're coming to Syracuse. So Chance Westry announced he is transferring to Syracuse. The 6'6" guard played his freshman season at Auburn, and he has 4 years of eligibility, so that's good. And then Donnie Freeman has committed to Syracuse. He is a 4-star recruit in the 24 class, and he's a 6'9" power forward. So that 24 class is looking scary, and we just add another recruit.
Couple really good guys coming in, so I don't know what Coach Red's doing, but he's doing a good job.
Whatever he's doing, it's working.
Keep it up, Coach Red. And then Judah Mintz was invited to the NBA Draft Combine, so that's really good for him. Congratulations, Judah. With that being said, I personally wouldn't really expect him to come back, but still was so grateful he was here for a year, and we'll always love and support him.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that it's very unlikely that he comes back, and I agree with that. So hopefully he lands on a good team, sees some minutes in the G League if he doesn't get NBA playing time, but hopefully he can develop a good NBA career. Switching from Syracuse basketball to football, there has been a lot of recent drama with the football program at Syracuse. Starting off with quarterback Justin Lamson announced he has entered the transfer portal, which is very unfortunate because he looked pretty good at the spring game that we went to. And if he's leaving, then Del Rio Wilson will be our backup, which is not good. I personally don't really care for Del Rio Wilson. But yeah, Lamson's entering the portal, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, and this is kind of unfortunate news, but linebacker Lonnie Rice and receiver commit Symir Torrance have decommitted from the program. So they weren't this upcoming year. I think they were in a couple years, but both really good players and prospects decommitted. And there's been speculations because of that maybe Dino, the coach, might retire or take a coaching position elsewhere because players are looking for different options on where to play. And when Symir announced he was leaving, he was like, after talks with the coach, and people are like, maybe he really wanted to come to Syracuse for Dino, but maybe Dino's like, well, I'm not going to be here by the time you get here. So I wish the both of them guys the best. Definitely unfortunate they're not coming here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to know is that Lonnie Rice, he's a JUCO commit, so he would have been here this year, but it's unfortunate that I was excited to have him here, but he was the number, I think, 2 JUCO player that transferred. So it was a really big pickup for us, and losing him is not good. So hopefully our guys like Slimy David and Jaleel Smith and those type of guys see more playing time because we're not getting Lonnie Rice anymore.
Right.
Moving on to some positive Syracuse football news. We're going to talk about the draft. So Matt Bergeron was selected in the 2nd round by the Atlanta Falcons. Garrett Williams was selected in the 4th round by the Arizona Cardinals. And then we have some free agent signings. Ema, why don't we talk about those?
Yeah, so Michael Jones, Andre Smith, and Sean Tucker all signed with teams as free agents. So Michael Jones signed with the LA Chargers, Andre Smith signed with the Chicago Bears, and Sean Tucker signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So congrats to all. I'm so happy those guys got picked and made it, especially, Matt Bergeron going in the 2nd round was really cool to see.
Definitely. And one thing I wanted to note is that Smith, he is from Chicago, so he's going to be playing for his hometown team, which is really cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's nice.
All right, Boeheim's Army. It's about time we start talking about this. It's coming up. I'm very excited. Hopefully, he can win it all this year. We have the first 2 commits for the 2023 tournament. Forward Chris McCullough and guard Tyus Battle have committed to play for Boeheim's Army this year. Personally, I've been waiting for Tyus Battle to play for Boeheim's Army for years now. I've been tweeting it for probably 3 years in a row. When's Tyus Battle going to be on Boeheim's Army? Come on, come on, come on. Finally, it's happening. I'm very excited. And McCullough, he was on the championship team. He has been pretty good for Boeheim's Army, so I'm excited for him to join us again. And I wonder who else we're going to see on the team this year. And another thing I want to know, I want Coach Boeheim to coach Boeheim's Army so
cool.
bad.
That would be so
cool.
And
if
like
that happened, then oh my gosh, put Jimmy on the team, get Buddy on the team, like, come on.
That'd be epic. That'd be like perfect too, because I'm sure he misses coaching to some aspect. That's why, he's still kind of involved in SU. So give the guy the coaching position. I mean, the team's name
after him.
Exactly. That'd be awesome.
One thing I just thought of is Dion Waiters. I want him on Boeheim's Army. We got to do a segment. When it comes closer, we got to do a segment who we want on Boeheim's Army.
That'd be so cool.
Dion Waiters would be awesome. Like, come on. All right. Moving on, some more college basketball news. Bronny James and Dennis Rodman Jr., obviously is the son of Dennis Rodman, have committed to USC. They have joined the number 2 prospect in the 2023 class, Isaiah Collier. So USC is doing something over there. They're building something. Yeah, look out for them. Bronny James, Dennis Rodman Jr., the number 2 prospect. I mean, look out for them. That's going to be exciting. Cool. That's going to be an exciting team. Now we're going to be doing another segment that we've done a million times by now, but it's one of our favorite segments to do, at least in my case. So we're going to be doing NBA guest of players. So we each have 3 players each. And I told Emal this last night when we were making the script. Mine are a little bit more meme players this time. So it's not superstars for me. It's people that are memes with us. So let's get right into it. So,
all right, bet.
My first player. This player went to Oregon for college. He skips his media availability. This player will not be returning to the team he played on this year. He will be playing on the Shanghai Sharks next year.
Oh my gosh.
And this player was on the Grizzlies this past season.
Well, I definitely know this one. It's Dylan Brooks.
Yes, it is.
Thinking of that song about him.
Literally. That's why I kept singing it last night, because I was writing this and I just kept singing that song. I'm like, I hope this doesn't give it away, but the song was stuck in my head. So
that's
the
funny.
First player is Dylan Brooks. And if you haven't heard the song, I recommend checking it out. It's called Dylan Brooks Diss Track. It's a very good tune. All right, Emal, let's get into your first player.
All right. So this player was with the Charlotte Hornets. His last name is something that trucks in Section 8 Syracuse keep running into. This player makes music and has a very good song called Intro. This player is from Flint, Michigan, where they had the water crisis. And he was originally drafted by the Clippers and then the same night was traded to the Hornets.
Is this Miles Bridges?
Yes, it is.
The Section 8 Syracuse clue gave it away.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to say something about bridges, and I'm like, everyone keeps running into the bridge, so.
That's crazy. All right, my next player. This player is known for shooting threes. This player went to a D3 school before transferring to Michigan University. This player is 6'7". It's his player's birthday today, and he's on the Miami Heat.
Good old Duncan Robinson.
Happy birthday, Duncan Robinson. Yeah.
We should explain that to the fans. So basically, about a month ago, it was Duncan Robinson's actual birthday, and they had a playoff game. So everyone's like, happy birthday, Duncan Robinson. And he played surprisingly well that game. So every time there's a game, Miami Heat fans tweet, happy birthday to Duncan Robinson, hoping he'll play better if we wish him a happy birthday. So it's just become this little joke. I
participated today. Yes. I already tweeted, happy birthday, Duncan Robinson.
He needs the birthday wishes and luck today, folks. So send that on through.
And hey, today he's sharing a birthday with Mo Bamba. Duncan Robinson and Mo Bamba sharing a birthday today. I mean,
what legends.
All right.
That was
Emal's
a good one.
Second player.
All right.
Oh, I know it is already by reading the first clue.
I don't actually, but I do have this player on Snapchat. This player took Ice Spice on a date and spent $500,000 on it. This player's last name is something you swim in. The player is currently on the Golden State Warriors, and this player attended Michigan for college.
Is it Jordan Poole?
Yes, it is.
We need some baddies courtside.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The meme players are coming out today, folks. All right.
Yes,
My
they
last
are.
player.
Oh gosh.
This player's name sounds like another word. This player went to Murray State for college. He's known to be ugly. He's a guard, and he's on the Phoenix Suns.
Is this Cameron Sun Payne?
Yes, it is. The way I thought of the first clue is campaign. Like, campaign sounds like campaign, the word. So I'm like, how could I use this? Because
Yeah, that's smart.
I always say his name fast, and it always sounds like the word campaign. So I'm always like campaign, but
Mhm.
campaign. Yep, he's known to be ugly, so that's my.
He's
three
not
players.
ugly. He's kind of cute. Everyone says he's ugly.
Oh my god! All right, Ema's last player.
All right. This player is on the 76ers. Part of it, my cat's name was named after him. His nickname is The Machine. He attended Tennessee for college, and he was rumored to be cousins with the rapper J. Cole. And the rumors are not true. They are not cousins.
Is this Tobias Harris?
Yes, it is.
I like the second clue. Well,
yeah, that one really brought it home.
Definitely. Well, this is Guess the Player again. Let us know if you guys played along at home and if you got them right, and if you didn't, tell me who you were thinking.
Mhm.
Let's move on to the next segment. Okay, now we're going to be doing the NBA Connect game, which is where you have to name people that played on the team. So, for example, Lakers and Magic, Lakers Knicks. You guys get the point. So instead of wasting time, we already thought of the people. So
Yeah.
I'll go first. So for me, Lakers Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. Lakers Knicks, Carmelo Anthony. And Lakers Cavs, J.R. Smith. Bulls Magic, I have Syracuse legend Michael Carter Williams. Bulls Knicks, Taj Gibson. I actually have a story about him I'll say after I'm done saying all these. Bulls Cavs, Derrick Rose. Heat Magic, Trevor Ariza. Heat Knicks, Michael Beasley. And Heat Cavs, Dwayne Wade. And the story about Taj Gibson is that I was like, who played for the Heat and the Knicks? And I'm like, did Taj Gibson? And I looked it up, and he didn't. And I was like, oh, come on, like, kill yourself, die a horrible death. And then I say, oh my God, no way, he works for Bulls and Knicks. No way I can use him there. So I'm like, I have to use him there now. Like, I was originally going to put Derrick Rose there, but I'm like, I have to use him somewhere. So Taj Gibson, you escaped today. You're lucky.
good list of people.
Emo, let's get into your Connect grid.
The first one is going to be a shocker to all of you guys, but Lakers Magic, the birthday boy himself, Mo Bamba. Yay. We had to use that one because Mo Bamba is like my favorite player. Lakers Knicks, I have J.R. Smith. Lakers Cavs, the legend, LeBron James. LeBron. Bulls Magic, we have Wendell Carter Jr. For Bulls Knicks, we have Derrick Rose, because he's been on like every team, apparently. For the Bulls Cavs, we have Lauri Markkanen. For Heat Magic, we have Dwayne Dedmon. For Heat Knicks, we have Wayne Ellington. And for the Heat Cavs, we have good old Kevin Love.
Let me tell you guys, it was a struggle to figure out the Heat Magic.
Yeah, it was.
That one was so annoying to figure out. I'm like, who played for these teams? Like, it seems like every player that played for like pretty much every NBA franchise, they played for one but not the other. I'm like, dude, come on, like, just play for them. And then there were players such as Goran Dragic. We were trying to do, I think, Utah instead of Miami, and he was traded there but didn't actually play for them, so he didn't count. I'm like, dude, come on, why does it say on NBA.com that he played for them? Like, you didn't. Like, stop lying. You're a chump.
Yeah, some of these were kind of difficult to think of. That's why we had to make a little cheat sheet so we didn't forget and could think of people before, because, boy, we would have been sitting here, you guys, let me tell you.
Yeah, we would have been sitting here for a long time and just been like,
just thinking. Exactly.
So we had to use the cheat sheet. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So that's NBA Connect. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next, we're going to move into some MLB and MILB news. So, starting off, Red Sox closer Kenley Jansen, who has been with a million teams now, it seems. Red Sox, now was with the Dodgers for a while, the Braves, but he has reached a total of 400 saves in his career. So, congrats on this milestone, Kenley. There's only a few people that have reached 400 saves, so that's really good. So, congratulations to you.
Very nice. Now, this one I'm pretty excited about, but the New York Mets did something good. They signed catcher Gary Sanchez to a minor league contract. So he's been assigned to AAA Syracuse. And that's very exciting because we're Yankees fans. So, Al Kraken. So we're Yankees fans, and we've always liked Gary. I've really never heard anyone say they don't really like him. You know, he's had a lot of groin injuries, but it happens. But hopefully we'll get to see him, and that will be very exciting, you guys. And this is big news. I'm sure people know by now, but the New York Mets have released Khalil Lee. Let's just take a moment
of silence for thanking the Mets.
But it's just, we're glad it's not only, you know, the allegations of domestic abuse, but also his average was like 150 at best. So, you know, he wasn't even a great player, and I think the team will be better off without him, honestly. So, definitely. And we got Al Kraken from him, like, fair trade. Great
One
deal.
thing I want to mention is that it's so funny because in the previous vlog, Emal was like, "Oh, I pulled my groin," and that was before we even knew we were getting Gary. And then a few days later, we signed Gary. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like we literally spoke it into existence. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Some more MLB news. Tomas Nido has been placed on the IL with dry eye syndrome. Like, just use some eye drops. But Michael Perez's contract has been selected, and let me tell you, he was hitting 153 in AAA. So, really great addition to the New York Mets. I think he's going to help him. I think he's going to help them reach the World Series, and he's going to be like the winning player. Like, he's so good. Like, MVP good job, Mets, with calling him up. They should have called up Gary. Like, why would you call up Michael Perez? He sucks. He sucks. He blows, as Kevin would say.
Yeah, he blows.
All right, moving on to our special segments. My take of the week is that the Lakers and the 76ers will face off in the NBA Finals. I hate the Nuggets, and I want Miami to win in the East, but ultimately I think Philly will end up taking it if Harden and Embiid are on. Yeah. Moving into the Trump of the week, I just mentioned, I just gave a clue. I hate the Nuggets, so the Trump of the week this week is Nikola Jokic. Now, let me tell you, all right, his team beat the Suns, which I don't appreciate because as a Suns fan, I hate seeing them lose. But anyways, I've never liked Jokic. He is a chump. He's very aggressive. I remember him like killing Marcus Morris last year, like basically ended his career. Overall, I just don't like Jokic as a player, and since the Nuggets beat the Suns in the playoffs, I thought it was a good excuse to use him as a chump of the week. So Nikola Jokic is the chump of the week, and I honestly want I want the Lakers to beat the Warriors, but if Golden State beats them, which I hope doesn't happen, but if they do, whoever is not the Nuggets, I want to win the West. Like anybody but Denver.
Honestly. Yeah. I just realized that I do not have my show and tell item, so I'm going to have to run and go and get it. And all right, so for my show and tell item this week, I have this Miami Heat license plate. Shout out Becca, because this was on her wall and I had to take it off real quickly. But basically, my dad used to have a car and it was like registered in Florida. Weird, confusing story, but my dad was like, we can get a special license plate. And he's like, I was like probably like 8 at the time, like pretty young. And he's like, kids, what license plate do you want to get? And we're like, this one looks cool. And it was a Miami Heat one. And when I was like really getting into sports, like trying to figure out a team to like, I'm like, honestly, I like Miami Heat. Like my dad kind of liked them when we were growing up. So it's like my childhood team, I guess. And I remember like back in the days when they had like D Wade, LeBron, and like Chris Bosh, like great, some great players. So this is, you could say, the reason I'm a Heat fan. So
literally
very nice, little bit A little bit dirty, a little bit rusty, but hey, Miami Heat.
Great
They better
item.
win tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, literally. Happy birthday, Duncan Robinson!
Woo!
Other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode. One thing I want to mention, though, that's not on the script, but I want to mention it. I've decided I've taken my NFL fandom to the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going to be supporting the Bengals this year because I was a Bucs fan for Brady, so I have to pick a new team because I'm not supporting poverty Baker Mayfield. So
Yeah,
I'm going to be supporting the Bengals this year.
That's a good selection, honestly. They're a good team. They got some very nice players, so I like that choice.
But yeah, not on the script, but just thought I should mention it. So
notify the peers. I like
literally notified the peers. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We probably won't have a vlog for a little while. I know the Syracuse Mets are out of town until like the 23rd, I think.
Sadly, yeah.
We're going to be going to a Yankees game that week too, so we'll have a vlog for that. We'll have a vlog for the Yankees game, possibly if we go to Syracuse Mets game that week too. We'll keep you guys updated. We'll probably have another weekly before those vlogs come out anyways. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Email anything to add to this outro.
If you want to, please leave a salute emoji in the comments. I think it'd be really great, so.
Also, if you have not already, enter the giveaway. The steps will be on the screen. I'll put the post somewhere here.
Please enter. We've so far had 3 entries. We want to have a lot more, you guys. So
we gained subscribers from it too. We have 27 subscribers. We're trying to reach 100. So the goal is 100 subscribers, and there'll be a giveaway. The steps are: subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and comment done on the post of the giveaway. So please do that. Get us to 100 subs. We'll give back to you guys. One lucky winner will win an extravagant prize package from the Vibe with the 315 podcast.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, we might have some merch coming out soon, but you didn't hear that from me. You did not hear that from me. Anyways.
I don't know. Who said that? Chris Kringle, maybe.
Probably. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this episode, and we're out. Goodbye.
Peace.